What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing the first mods on the RX7. I'm so excited for this, and also I gotta take care of the engine. I'm going to be adding some of the best premix oil that's on the market right now for RX7, and also one of the best smelling ones, which is Klotz Benol. I already tested up a little bit on some gas. I still haven't put it in the car, trying to like play with the ratio meter thing. So that means I gotta go to the pump first, get some fresh 93 in these jugs, and then fill up the car with some fresh 93 because it's still running on the old gas that I got from Japan. Before we continue, this video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Playing Raid is the most immersive experience you'll find on a smartphone, and it can only be compared to the biggest PC and console titles. The game is totally free. I never expected to get this level of performance out of a mobile game. Look how crazy the level of details is on these champions. It has all the features you expect from a brand new RPG title, amazing storyline, awesome 3D graphics, giant boss fights, PvP battles, and hundreds of champions to collect and customize. Raid is getting big real fast. So get ready, starting now will give you a huge head start. There's also an upcoming special launch tournament with crazy prizes. So guys, please don't forget to join my clan before that. So download Raid only from the link in the description of this video and get 50,000 silver immediately and a free epic champion. And this way you're supporting my channel for future projects and more awesome videos like these. Alright guys, so I picked up 4.7 gallons of 93 octane fuel, and then I have my Benol right here. So now we gotta take this premix bottle, and then guessing on the gallon 100 to 1, it's going to be about an ounce per gallon, so we will need a little bit over 4 ounces. So you can see right here I got 2 ounce, 4 ounce. I'm probably gonna go right between 4 and 6. I'm gonna do like 5 just to be on the safe side. Since the motor has been sitting for a while, I want to add premix on top of the factory oil metering pump to get the rotors lubricated and make sure the engine is like on a healthy state before I continue working on this car. So we're gonna take our premix bottle, open it up, and then I'm going to pour about 5 ounces of premix oil on this. About right there. That's a lot of oil into the gas. That's crazy. So I gotta put all of this in there. That means you get about 2 ounces. And then you get about 2 ounces. I'm gonna have to let that sit there for a little bit to get all of it in. And that about does it. Now we gotta put the lids back on and shake it. And now it's time to shake it. Alright, should be good. Got this Rising Sun cleaning system, huh? And whatever that says. So we're just gonna put this in here and like fill it in. Gasoline and fire never mix. Interesting. Now let's see if the RX7 likes a new premix gas. Alright, we're neutral. Just gonna let it warm up too. I'm not gonna rev it cold. I learned my thing. I will not even allow it to rev at all. At least it's idling. Maybe it likes the better gas. Well, the good thing is, even though I put premix, it doesn't seem to be smoking. Maybe if you put 2 ounces per gallon is when it starts smoking, I guess. So after messing with the premix on the car, I'm gonna do something really cool. The car's gonna go from white to orange. Yeah, so my car is gonna turn orange now, all because of that red premix. It kind of like did a little blend, so it got like a little bit of carbon fiber and orange to it.
Dude, I got thrown off so much. I thought you were talking to me, and I'm like, that sounds really enthusiastic. He must be in a great mood. And it's like,
I am in a great mood. I am really excited because I finally get to work on the RX7 for the first time. And Adam's here to like probably experience how cool this car is going to sound today after what I'm about to do to it.
Alberto?
Yes.
So, I don't know if you believe me. Underneath all this, you still have clear coat. I really want to see you do like one of those like bringing it back from the dead details, because I bet this thing will look really nice.
Will it?
Yeah, like there's legit clear coat under this. I thought it was like all faded paint. There's clear coat under this. I just licked it. Look.
Ew, what? You licked my car?
Yeah, like underneath it you can feel there's still clear coat. The paint's really good.
So this thing is revivable? Like, yeah. I'm gonna have to call Showman because I'm not really good with paint. Oh. Well, how is this still clear coat? It's still like the paint chips from this thing.
That doesn't mean there's no clear coat. I think there's still clear left.
You know what I really want to do?
I can see clear on the roof through the crap. And if there's clear on the roof, I guarantee you there's clear on the side of the car, because the roof is what fades first.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying?
I still have to wash it first, because right now, because it was sitting outside, it's full of good old beautiful pollen.
Poland.
Yes, Poland. Not Poland. Look at all this. It's all from sitting underneath that tree outside. It's like all over the place.
Oh, rotary turbo with intercooler.
Yes.
Without.
So yeah, with intercooler. You gotta make sure that you have an intercooler with your turbo. You don't want a turbo without an intercooler, because it just doesn't run right.
What if you have an outer cooler instead of an inner cooler?
Unless you want to be like super cool, just take the intercooler off. I'll do what I want, just put methanol in it. That way you don't have to run an intercooler anymore.
Or put LS in it.
Alright, I'm done with this video. Out of all people that I would expect to say that, Adam, out of all people, said that. Why? Why would I even come out of his mouth? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. That makes no sense. But no, we're not doing LS on this thing. We're still keeping it rotary. The whole reason why I bought this car is because I wanted a rotary car and I wanted to make it sound really cool. So that's what we're going to make today. First and most important part is I have to line up the car on the lift. Right now you see some marks right here. You can tell how much wider the S15 is than the RX7. I know it's not perfectly lined up, but it's close enough. So these are the outer marks for where the S15 tires will be, and that's how much wider it is, the S15 with a wide body, than the RX7 with a stock body. Unless I were to like wide body this car and make it as wide, but I don't think I'll be doing that with this car. We got like quite the assortment. We got the Skyline, we got the S13, really nice underneath. We got the nice white BMW, we got a nice shiny Porsche, or Porsche, or however you say it. I never say it right. And then we got my car, which is still dull the way it came from Japan. But this car is gonna look pretty much like this later on. Just keep an eye on it. It's just gonna turn like this, like, no, I'm just kidding. All right, guys, got the car up in the air, and then surprisingly, there's still a bunch of the factory components in stock. They even still got the factory skid plates still there, which most of the time that's gone by now. We got Cusco front coilovers, then all the way on the back, it got JIC coilovers. We got the RSR catback exhaust. I don't know why this thing gets so rusty. It's like they're not made of stainless or something. I believe this is like 2.5 duals, and then over here is about 3-inch. We still got the factory cat still here. The air pump system still all here. Stock downpipe, which is kind of like messed up from the car being lowered. Kind of scraped a little bit here, but all of it just like kind of messed up the undercoating a little bit. But I thought this might have a rusty chassis, and it does not. I'm really happy with the purchase. There's a little bit of rust here. I might have to like attend to that, but that can always be patched up. It's not horrible. I've seen way worse, especially for the deal that I got for this car. Was insane. I also gotta find out why I'm not having brakes. I already looked over all the calipers, and none of them seem to be leaking, so I gotta see why this car had no brake fluid and why I have no brakes, even though there's no leaks. So I think what I wanna do first is to remove this RSR catback and make the car basically straight pipe, because I wanna see what it sounds like with no exhaust versus what it's gonna sound like once I start either playing with other exhausts, or I kind of just want to do like a single range straight back from the turbo back. No muffler, no resonator, just as loud as I can get. Also, if you like cool stuff, I might be probably removing some of the rust on this and putting the cat back up for sale. So if you're interested, just message me or email me or something. And if you're local, preferably want to get the exhaust, I don't think I'll be chipping this thing out because it's so big, and I don't want to just take the whole thing apart. I'll probably just like sell the whole thing as one thing, just assemble like that. I noticed my transmission bushing has seen better days. If I move on this, it moves a little. Then I have a reared out differential clunk, and I don't think it's supposed to move that much. So my bushing up there is also, this bushing is bad. I gotta replace the other side. So yeah, I think pretty much gonna have to put bushings all around on this car. All right, so today what I want to do, I want to remove the cat back, I want to remove the cat, and then I have to get rid of the air pump system, which is this tube and another pump in the front. And then if I have time, I want to also install my alternator upgrade. So I pretty much just took the clamp off from this hose, disconnect this air line right here. And then this was really rusty, so I could not undo it. I was only able to do one knot, so I just cut the wire and just like tuck it to the side for now. I already pre-lubricated the bolts here. I put some WD-40 to like eat through the rust a little bit, so it'll be easier to undo. So I'm pretty much gonna do these 2 bolts here for the flange, and then I'm gonna undo all the mounts for the hangers. So it's like 1, 2, then you got 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got a total of 6 hangers that I gotta remove to get this whole exhaust out of here. Oh man, it's gonna be a heavy exhaust to remove. Never mind, it's 8, so we have 1 there and 1 there. So it's 4 in the back instead of 2. Yeah, we got 8 hangers that we gotta remove. That's a lot of hangers. Here's one of these hangers off. I'm like, oh my god, they're hard to get to. So I'm pretty much just trying to clamp this, lift on the exhaust, and I pull it, and I'm able to get them off. So this muffler is free. Now we gotta move on to the other side. Basically the same deal. So I'm like clamping the rubber like this, then I'm lifting in the muffler, and I'm pulling the rubber over the hanger hook. Wait, I grabbed on the wrong spot.
Bro, why are you talking to yourself?
What do you mean I'm talking to myself? I'm filming. Talking to the camera. I'm talking to a lot of people right now, apparently. Oh, that didn't work. What if I went over? No. Man, this one is like really hard. Ah, got it. And then I got this last one around this corner. Got it. I figure it's gonna be really sketchy taking the whole thing as one piece, so I'm just gonna undo the axle backs, which is this flange right here and this one right here. I already pre-lubricated them, so they should be able to come off, hopefully. I'm gonna use a 14mm wrench on this side and 14 on this side. Not the best of sound. Rusty hardware. And then let's do the other side. It's not bad. This side's not as bad as the other side, at least. What are you doing, exhaust? Oh, alright, got it. See, that should allow me to just remove the whole muffler off. Ow! Alright, I got it. This thing is quite heavy. Now I need to take care of the other side. Hopefully it's easier. Let's see if it cooperates. And of course this is like stripped. And this is where we bring all reliable at. If it doesn't work, bring out the vice grips. Alright, now we're ready to get this side of the axle back off. It's looking more like a race car already, look at that. No mufflers, just two little straight pipes with a cat, but still not there yet. Up next will be to remove this mount and this mount. These are holding the mid pipe together. Then after that, all I got is left this hook right here and then these two bolts on the cat 2 downpipe flange. This one is a 12mm nut. Oh, that was so much easier than the other thing. Then these should be the last two guys right here for 17mm. Oh my god, it's also not super rusty, perfect. Oh, this one's kind of like hard to like get it. Alright, got it, perfect. This is it, guys. After this, I'm straight piped. Oh, there's one last hanger to take off. I should have just taken this hanger off earlier. Why didn't I just take it off? And I have to put these things back up until I take the other hanger off. Alright guys, this little mount has been removed now. So now it's the moment of truth. Get these two nuts out again. And let's get this whole thingy out of here. Yes. Well, all we got now is just this little turbo downpipe from turbo flange right there. Goes down here and opens up right here with this little tiny thing. I wonder how it's gonna sound with just this tiny little, like, not even 2 inch of an exhaust. I also noticed another thing is that my cat in there is all like deformed and melted-ish kind of thing. So the car wasn't really flowing very well. Meow. Good thing I took it off. Meow. This is a bad cat. Meow. Ah. I'm confused right now. Adam problems. So well, back to the engine bay. We got this air pump right here, and it picks up fresh air from the intake box and it compresses it through this air pump, and it has that tube that goes all the way down to the exhaust that we just eliminated. And what it does, it just pumps fresh air to increase the exhaust temperatures in the cat to burn a little bit cleaner. But we don't need, this is gonna be a race car, so we don't need your air pump. Also, another thing is that the air pump is using the belt that I'm gonna need for my double belt alternator conversion. So we need the air pump to go away because we need the other belt on the alternator side again. I got the air pump brackets removed, so it's one bolt here, and one bolt underneath it. Then you can just wiggle this out. Then you'll notice there is another hose back here which is the flexible hose that connects to that pipe that I showed you earlier. So you're just gonna undo this and just get the pump off from here. I'm also supposed to delete this whole thing right here, which I have the block off plate for that, but I really don't want to mess with all these vacuum hoses today because we are leaving in a little bit to go to the racetrack, so I will not have time. Maybe I'll do it on my next day off, which is probably on the weekend, but I'm really eager to try and start the car like it is right now and see what it sounds like. What do you guys think? Is it gonna sound cool or is it gonna sound like just really obnoxious and weird? Let's find out. I also this little mod, I just disconnected the blow valve from recirculated and I put this little plug here. That way I can have some cool blow valve sounds when I'm at it too. The whole reason I got this car is mostly all about the sound. It's the pursuit of the coolest rotary note. So it all starts today. It will start with open downpipe stock turbo, and then we're gonna proceed from there and step it up a notch maybe later. Even though this car is really dirty, it just looks so cool being able to see the nice Japanese gnarly wheel and everything in there on the opposite side. I still have not even vacuumed this car, just this is how I got it, so I have a lot of work ahead of me. Alright, moment of truth, let's get in here and then put the key in. What is that? What is that? It's making some weird noises here. I think the sparks is firing? What? I think that's what it sounds like. I think the ignition's firing right now. Well, that's really weird. Let's start it up. Oh, and it died. And it died again. Alright, I ended up putting this hose back on there with a plug. Maybe that's what was causing the issue. Let's try again. I'm gonna try to hold the gas system and see if I can keep it alive. I put another plug on this hose back here, so hopefully that will fix the idle issue. I also gravity bleed the front brakes and they have fluid, so I'm guessing I may have a bad master cylinder. That's why I have no brakes on this car. Alright, let's try this one more time before I give up. Oh, wait. And it died again. Alright guys, I adjusted the idle. It was a pain because I have to get a Phillips screwdriver between this hose all the way down there. I can't even show you the throttle body flap. It's like all hitting underneath the intercooler. And let's try it one more time. This is it guys. If it doesn't work, I'm out of here, which I have to get out of here regardless because I gotta go drifting. So let's try one more time. And we have idle, finally. And where's the temperature at? That means I can rev a little bit. right now. It's the coolest feeling ever, yes. My eyes hurt from the Premixing. Well, what do you guys think? Does it sound cool or not cool? I honestly think it sounds really badass. I really like the way it sounds. It almost sounds like I got a little port to it, but that's just the way it's stock. So I really want to find out what this engine is gonna sound like once I rebuild it and do a bridge port. It's actually really loud inside the shop. And the premix smell is like really getting to me, so I gotta get out of here so I can prep, so I can head to the track and do some drifting on the E36, which I finally fixed and is running some big boost, which I'm gonna test for the first time tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I got a little bit of fun with the car. Show you guys my first mod to the car, which is like not entirely a mod, but it's a work in process. So the next video with this car is going to be to install the FD200N alternator and also installing the block of plates for the air pump and getting all that stuff situated and cleaning up the intake manifold a little bit, because it's a bunch of OEM stuff that I do not need whatsoever in this car. Well, see you guys tomorrow, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please smash that like button and subscribe for more awesome content. I'll see you guys later.